Oakridge High School had always seemed like an ordinary place, until 5 students stumbled upon an unsettling truth while researching the town's history for a class project. While digging through the town archives, they discovered old maps showing their school was built directly over what was once called the Circle of Whispers, an ancient ritual ground used by settlers centuries ago. The map revealed a perfect circle of monoliths that once stood exactly where their school cafeteria now sits, used for mysterious ceremonies that the historical records refused to describe in detail. That night, Emma stayed late at school to finish her research, when she first noticed the unusual cold spots and whispers that seemed to follow her through the empty hallways. The next day, the group secretly pried up a corner of the cafeteria's linoleum floor, discovering to their horror that the original stone circle remained intact beneath the school, complete with strange symbols that none of them recognized. Fascinated and terrified, they found an old journal in the town library, describing rituals conducted on the site, and against their better judgment, decided to recreate one of the simpler ceremonies to see what would happen. The journal contained detailed instructions for communicating with what it called the dwellers beneath, entities that supposedly existed in a realm parallel to our own. As they completed the ritual, the fluorescent lights of the cafeteria flickered wildly before plunging them into darkness, and when their phone flashlights came back on, they could see through the floor to the ancient stones below, now glowing with an unnatural blue light. The entities that rose through the floor were neither friendly nor hostile. They simply observed the students with curious ancient eyes, as if they'd been waiting centuries for someone to finally acknowledge their presence. By morning, the school had returned to normal, but the 5 students now saw flickers of the entities everywhere, invisible to everyone else but undeniably present, watching from corners, from inside lockers, and sometimes, disturbingly, from inside their own reflections. Now the 5 students face an impossible choice: find a way to close the door they've opened to this other realm, or learn to coexist with the ancient watchers who claim the school as their rightful domain.